Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Detective Medios. Today I bring you a piece of news that's been making headlines around the world. Demet Özdemir has broken her silence and confirmed her love story with Jason Statham. An unexpected, intense confession that left everyone speechless. During a conference in Istanbul, the actress shared how it all began. She said she was in London, exhausted after a long day of filming, when she saw him for the first time. He was surrounded by people, but his calmness made him different. When our eyes met, everything stopped, she confessed with tears in her eyes. A single moment, but enough to change everything. A few days later, Demet received a simple message that started it all. "Would you like to grab a coffee?" She accepted. And that meeting in a small London cafe marked the beginning of a deep connection. "We didn't share the same language, but we understood each other through our eyes," she said. "Love doesn't need translation." The actress also explained why they hid their relationship for months. "We didn't want it to turn into a media show. It was something real, and we wanted to protect it." However, a photo taken under the rain betrayed them. Jason holding a coffee, Demet with an umbrella. The next day, the image flooded the news. And just when everyone was celebrating this story, a reaction came from Italy. From Can Yaman, the actor, Demet's former partner, posted a message on social media that many interpreted as emotional. The Italian press spoke of an open wound, while a close friend said, "Seeing her so happy surprised and hurt him at the same time." Hours later, Demet responded gracefully, sharing a photo of a London sunset with a simple phrase, "Everything is as it should be." A short yet deeply meaningful reply. Jason Statham, through his spokesperson, said, "I love Demet for who she is today, not for her past. We don't want this story to become a subject of speculation." While the press awaits Can Yaman's statements in Rome next week, Demet and Jason prepare for their first public appearance together at a charity event in London. A story that seems straight out of a movie. The Turkish actress who conquers a British star, the ex who stays silent, and a love that crosses borders. Because in the end, the question remains, does true love happen only once, or can the heart start over? What has always struck me about the story between Can Yaman and Demet Özdemir is her ability to remain calm, serene, and consistent, even when everything around her turned into media chaos. While many debate whether it was love, betrayal, or simply a misunderstood friendship, she has continued her path, focused on work and personal growth. That calm in the middle of the storm is what defines her. I read comments full of anger. "Enough lies. Stop defaming people." And in part, they're right. The stories surrounding Demet seem endless and rarely based on facts. Many judge her without knowing her, accuse her of pretending. But the truth is, she's had to survive in a world where being a woman means being constantly judged and criticized. Yet she has never lost her elegance or determination. What I admire most about Demet is that she has never portrayed herself as a victim. She prefers silence over controversy, actions over words. She lets her career speak for her. Some call her cold, but I see a woman who's learned to protect her privacy and her dignity. Her independence is what bothers many the most. In an industry that still measures a woman's value by the man beside her, Demet has broken the mold. She hasn't allowed anyone to define her identity. She's a professional who built herself step by step. Many laugh, saying her life is a soap opera, but few consider the weight it carries. Behind every photo, every public appearance, there's exhaustion and unspoken emotions. Yet she never loses balance. She doesn't react with anger or fuel gossip. Her strength is silent but real. Demet's discretion is often misunderstood. She doesn't speak because she owes no one an explanation. In a world where everyone screams to be heard, she chooses silence. Not out of fear, but intelligence. She knows every word can be turned against her. The contrast with Can Yaman is clear. He thrives on attention and controversy. She has chosen restraint and respect. Although many keep linking them, their paths diverged long ago. Demet is no longer someone's ex, but a mature woman who knows how to handle fame without losing herself. She's learned something essential. Fame fades, but inner peace is a treasure not to be traded. She's chosen balance over public approval. In a noisy world, she's chosen silence, a silence that speaks louder than 1,000 words, and through it, she's shown who she truly is, a free, whole woman in control of her destiny. Today, more than ever, Demet Özdemir represents authenticity, resilience, and grace, the silent queen of a loud industry, a woman who conquers without shouting, only through truth and courage. I recall a comment that stuck with me. Demet is too much of a woman for him, Ken prefers women of the night. It may sound harsh, but behind those words lies a visible truth. Demet embodied calmness, clarity, and authenticity, qualities that Ken couldn't sustain. She offered balance and gentleness, he, impulse and chaos. They were fire and water, two opposite forces that loved intensely but at the wrong time. And maybe that's what hurts the most about their story. The love was there, but destiny pushed them apart. What I admire most about her is her ability to turn pain into growth. While many are consumed by criticism and exposure, Demet has learned to transform wounds into art. Each of her new projects reflects a stronger woman, more aware of herself and her desires. She's endured insults, false gossip, and unfair comparisons. Yet she remains the same elegant, sensitive, and reserved woman who captured the public's heart. No scandal has ever dimmed her essence. Her silence, far from being weakness, is a form of wisdom. Demet doesn't need to clarify anything because her actions speak for her. That silence holds the understanding of someone who no longer needs to justify herself, only to live in peace. Sometimes in her eyes, there's a soft melancholy, not sadness, but maturity. It's the gaze of someone who truly loved, who gave everything without resentment, and who understood that when love becomes spectacle, it stops being pure.